I never imagined I would have to start over emotionally in my late 40s. After the divorce, I felt broken, abandoned, and completely lost. But what I thought was the end of my life was actually the beginning of my healing.
Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. Today's story is for anyone trying to rebuild emotionally after heartbreak, divorce, betrayal, or losing the life they once thought would last forever. Sometimes pain changes everything overnight emotionally. A relationship ends. A home changes. A future disappears. And honestly, there are moments where starting over feels impossible emotionally. But today's story is a reminder that even after devastating heartbreak, God still has the power to rebuild what pain tried to destroy. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, comment below where you're watching from, and share this story with someone who may need encouragement today. Now let's get into the story.
When my marriage ended, honestly, I felt like my entire world collapsed emotionally. Years of memories, plans for the future, the life I thought I would always have, gone. I remember standing alone in the quiet house after the divorce papers were finalized. And honestly, the silence felt unbearable emotionally. Everything reminded me of what I lost. The empty rooms, the missing routines, the loneliness. At night, I would sit awake, emotionally overwhelmed, wondering how life changed so fast. And honestly, the hardest part wasn't even being alone. It was feeling unwanted emotionally, feeling rejected, feeling like somehow I had failed at life. There were mornings where simply getting out of bed emotionally felt difficult. I prayed constantly during that season, sometimes through tears, sometimes angry, sometimes confused. And honestly, there were moments where I questioned whether happiness would ever return emotionally again. But slowly, God started rebuilding me in ways I never expected. Not overnight, not instantly, but little by little, emotionally, I started taking peaceful walks in the mornings, reading scripture again, spending quiet time with God instead of replaying painful memories constantly. And over time, something inside me slowly started healing emotionally. Peace returned first, then confidence, then hope. I started realizing something powerful emotionally. The divorce may have ended a chapter of my life, but it did not end my purpose. And honestly, that realization changed everything for me emotionally. Because instead of seeing myself as broken, I slowly started seeing myself as someone God was restoring. Over time, I rebuilt my life. New routines, new friendships, new peace, new joy. And honestly, I became emotionally stronger than I'd ever been before. Looking back now, I truly believe God used that painful season to save me emotionally from staying in a life that was slowly destroying my peace. Because sometimes God allows endings so healing can finally begin. Today, I no longer view that heartbreak as the end of my story emotionally. I see it as the season where God taught me how to rebuild myself through faith. So if your heart feels broken right now, please hear this carefully. Your pain is not the end of your story. God can still restore your peace, your confidence, your joy, your future, and one day you may look back and realize the season that broke you emotionally was also the season that rebuilt you spiritually.
If this story encouraged you today, comment God Showed Up down below. And if you're trusting God to heal your heart emotionally, comment God is restoring me. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another powerful testimony. And share this video with someone rebuilding emotionally after heartbreak right now. Thanks for watching. And remember, God always shows up right on time.